Welcome back, my guys. Thank you for passing by to click on this channel. I want to say a big thank you. So, guys, welcome back again. So, guys, we want to explore. You remember vividly that on May 27, 2025, the U.S. under the Secretary of State for West Africa, Mr. Will Steve, paid a visit to Burkina Faso, the capital city of Ouagadougou. On the evening, he was received by the Minister of the Foreign Affairs, Regional Cooperation, and the Burkina Faso abroad. So, guys, a lot of people are asking a lot of questions. Why is it that Captain Ibrahim Traore did not show up to talk with these U.S. delegates? So, guys, stay with me. This is what we are going to explore and tell you the reason. Because a lot of people are asking why. What reason? Is it because Captain Ibrahim Traore is afraid, or but that is not? We will going to explore and tell you the reason. But please be patient, stay with us, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. So take a look. Let's dive into the main update. So, guys, let's dive in. He said on May 27, 2025, the U.S. under the Secretary of State for West African, Mr. Will Steve, pay a visit to Burkina Faso, the capital city of Burkina Faso, Ouagadougou. That even he was received by the Minister of the Foreign Affairs, the Regional Cooperation, and Burkina Faso abroad. They were welcome to Burkina Faso. The American missionary stated that he had reaffirmed the United States' desire to rebuild a strong cooperation with Burkina Faso. Here is what this says. I come today with a message from President Donald Trump, which is to work together to build a relationship based on a mutual respect for the sovereignty of each country. We can collaborate with each other, work together to meet the challenge and to improve our relationship. So this was the message that Donald Trump sent to Captain Ibrahim Traore. So here comes the second message before I explain what really happened. The second message was to apologize for Captain Ibrahim Traore based on the propaganda which General Michael Landry leveled against Captain Ibrahim Traore using Burkina Faso gold to protect himself, not using it for the good of the people. So they come to also apologize. But comes to see Captain Ibrahim Traore did not. So Captain Ibrahim Traore did not show up. Imagine a delegate sent by the US. Why other African leader would that portray and honor to sit down to talk and laugh with them? But Captain Ibrahim Traore did not show up. He only sent his Minister of Foreign Affairs. So, guys, and a lot of people are asking question why. So, guys, here comes the why. So, listen very, very attentive. So, guys, after the military coup took place in September 2022, Burkina Faso and U.S. relationship has been strange. And Captain Ibrahim Traore has deliberately shifted away from the Western. He chose to strengthen his ties with non-Western. Okay, note, guys, that the United States was among the first to condemn the coup. United States suspended their aid they used to give to Burkina Faso. They suspend it at the United States make it clear that they will not resume any diplomatic relationship unless Captain Ibrahim Traore stepped down and returned the country to democracy rules. And Captain Ibrahim Traore did not accept their demand or their offer despite all the pressure. He stayed focused on his mission. So after then, Captain Ibrahim Traore ended his diplomatic ties with France. You remember that Captain Ibrahim Traore asked the French troop to leave Burkina Faso because since you guys has been here, there is a lot of terrorists. There is no improvement. So after Captain Ibrahim Traore took office, Captain Ibrahim Traore expired the French troop, asked them to leave Burkina Faso. So Captain Ibrahim Traore focused on upgrading Burkina Faso military defense force. But here he comes. Burkina Faso did not have enough military equipment so that they could be able to combat with the terrorists that was taking over the territory of Burkina Faso. So, you guys should note that France has been in Burkina Faso for the past 10 years. Imagine. And they did not have a proper military equipment. They did not have enough of modern equipment to be able to combat with the terrorists, and the soldier was not properly trained. Now you understand that France has been in Burkina Faso more than 10 years. So please, guys, think of that. So, guys, I want you to look at this. United States and France are the countries that produce one of the largest military equipment. But come to see the country that they colonized, they do not have a good modern days weapon to be able to combat with the terrorists. But these are the countries who produce the largest military equipment. So now the question I should ask you, France, were they there to really help these people, Burkina Faso, and or what was their really function in Burkina Faso? Why the terrorists are taking over territory, and these terrorists have modern, sophisticated equipment? Ibrahim Traore was very frustrated when he see this. You know, Captain Ibrahim Traore was one of the senior army personnel, and he was a very well disciplined soldier. But look at where the frustration comes. So let's continue, guys. Some case they borrowed weapons from the neighboring African country around them to confront the insurgency, to confront terrorists. French military instructors were reported training Burkina Faso military soldiers using wooden guns, while the terrorist is well equipped with sophisticated, high, powerful weapons. So, guys, this should actually ring in your ear that the Burkina Faso military self-defense soldier did not have what it takes, the modern days military equipment to be able to combat with this soldier. So how would this soldier not take over territory? So Captain Ibrahim Traore understand what the Burkina Faso soldier lacked. This was his top priority to upgrade when he take over the coup, the military. That was his first priority. So he makes a decision to purchase modern weapon and ammunition. After that, Captain Ibrahim Traore approached the US government to purchase military equipment, and he says, I want to buy it. The money is ready, it's not for credit. The US government refuses to sell Captain Ibrahim Traore the military weapon. It get worse. Not only that, the US reject the sales, but it also used its influence to block Burkina Faso from acquiring the military weapon from others Western country. You see that? So, guys, you see that, right? This is when the issue actually begins. They claim that they want to be Africa's most trusted partner. They were working actively to prevent an African country from securing the tools that it needed to fight the terrorists and to protect the sovereignty of their land. Is that how a true partner behave? That was a moment that was an eye-opening to Captain Ibrahim Traore. He realized that the West was never interested in African progress. So Abraham Traore sought out new alliance beyond the West. Captain Abraham Traore find another alternative. So Russian was open. So he have a deep ties with Russian, Turkey, and Iran. But here comes one thing that was very important. Russian approach was different. So Russian approach was different from others. The relationship was straightforward and based on mutual benefit. Burkina Faso provide the money, Russian provide the weapon. So guys, you can see why Captain Ibrahim Traore did not come out to welcome the US delegate. And there is a lot of secret battle in the back door, which I'm not allowed to say it here. So, guys, I just wanted you two to drop your own opinion. What do you think? What Captain Abraham Traore did, was it okay or it was disrespect? So please do well to drop your comment. Thank you, guys. Do well to encourage me to subscribe, as I always bring you guys new update that is going on in West Africa and around the trending news around the globe. Thank you. God bless you.